Welcome back. Following the bombing, first responders, including Lawton police officers, went to help. I spoke with one officer who is still on the police force, and he says they arrived within hours of it happening.
I still think of it today. It looked like a monster had just taken a big bite out of the front of the building. And so I got up out of bed and started packing a bag. I hadn't heard from anybody or anything. I just knew that we would be going. And probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, my captain, the SWAT team commander, Ronnie Smith, called me, and he said, pack a bag for 24 hours, we're going to Oklahoma City. As soon as we got there, they assigned us to perimeter security. And so myself and Sergeant Mark Foreman, he's retired now, but he and I were assigned to basically guard an intersection that was two and a half blocks away from the Murrah building itself. And we were in a position where we were on the perimeter and we really couldn't do anything. And so we could see what was happening. We could hear the ambulances whenever they found a survivor. There was a church to the west or to the east of the Murrah building. There's a church over there, and anytime they found a survivor, they would ring the church bell. And then shortly thereafter, you would hear, they would load up the survivor in the ambulance, and you would hear the ambulance sirens leave. So, you know, you'd get this sense of hope, and then the sirens and the bells got farther and farther apart, and then pretty soon, by the end of the day, there was no more sirens. A good friend of mine, Kenny McCullough, was a DEA agent, and he used to come down here and work with us all the time because I was a narcotics detective. And I'd actually been in that office in the Murrah building several times for work, so I knew the building. You know, I was acquainted with the secretary, Shelley, that was there at the front of the office, and you know, they were both killed. They say look for the silver lining or look for the good, and I know that I was amazed that day and so proud to be an American, because before nightfall, it started raining. I remember we were there in the rain most of the time that we were there. But there were people in golf carts, and they would come around and they'd have spare batteries or flashlights or rain ponchos or just, you know, a sandwich or whatever anybody needed. Anybody that was there trying to help with the situation, other people came to help us, to support us, and it wasn't just Oklahomans. Of course, it was people from all over Oklahoma, so that made me super proud to be an Oklahoman, and you know, that term that we have, the heartland, and you see the symbol of Oklahoma, the state of Oklahoma with a heart in it. It's true, but there were people from all over the country.